Koba Hakaba. Abinda ya sora ni iyituba. Koba Hakaba. Abinda ya sora ni iyituba. Koba Hakaba. Se muduka mun yi fatiya mubasi se iyituba na. Ba Hakaba. Malam John.
Anuanom mu amonte house ano asem we mebo ne tofa de aye de amamo. Chief Imam Fred Dr. Oye Molidi a ofre Yewura Mahama ofre Dr. Baumia no. Dr. Baumia okohu okoya okoto Yewura Mahama wo ho no say ense na nka enya omasem na omudi wu krokro de nka oye dey ofa ho bey yan kramofo na yenya yedwabo na yebo na wu Kristo ni de wo bepede ye dey e wa ha na se enkramosom no ye wo de saade a ene Dr. Baumia so osrempai bo se omo mahia ni nyina mompa ye se omo mompa ye mama hama na won jai ni Kristo som no a wo som no na omra meye kramoni tuba na okaye no ase no enuanom ntie ne yewu o se enkramofo na enya omo ade na omo ye na wo kramoni de enka wo bepede ye ndi se nkramosom ne ye wo dade a ene jai Kristo som no a wo som no na be som enkramu na cha say de Dr. Baumia pa kire nyina ne say wo ye Kristo ni a tina wasore dem na wo ye kramoni nso a eye tina wo masalachi eno no kan wie ye osa ye say Malam John a wode saa sebia son sebia nyaado eye ne John serie no saa ye dey edi akire no enuanom Dr. Baumia no a wo kan say kramoni ntina ne masalachi na Kristo ni entina eye na sorry dem no ade chi ye mo hwe de Dr. Baumia eyeye
break live on TV as well as that and also on Power 97.9 FM and this year 99.1 FM broadcasting live from the Ashanti Regional Capital Kumasi Atenga Junction in Ahonjo in Ashanti region. My name is Mugabe Maase. You can also call me Atankolega Biga, the capacity man, the fearless man, unbreakable, unstoppable and untouchable Mugabe, the strongest one indeed. Is a man sitting behind the console, and now Thursday, 17th of October, 2024, in the year of our Lord. In the Northern Regional Capital, Kasmi 107.1 FM, Dagbon 102.5 FM, so in Tamale, Sunyane 88.1 FM, in the Bono Regional Capital, Sunyane Tadi 99.1 FM, in Takrade, Sharp 106.9 FM, also in the Western Regional Capital in Ghana. Sana Mediocre Voter Regional Capital Ho, a ho 92.5 FM, Sasuna Global 105.1 FM, in our ho in the Voter Regional Capital. Oti Region 3 radio stations, Nuance 9.7 FM, Kete Krache, Saso and Abuem FM, our Jasikana FM, our Pasa, Upper East Region 3 radio station. Zafs FM was Zabila Pusiga Wempang Sampa one day FM and a KFM so a war a year asa Mediufriwa na Medioko for regional capital Ayagos and Nanum 92.5 FM station would ambition Sanso and Aduno FM a war Sankore or in a half region of the Republic of Ghana Medioko a Bono region a 4 radio stations 90.9 FM on Soko Sanso and a Yenuanma Mo a young crankwanta on some of fire on Soma FM Ukramo and a Sunyane so a Sunyane 88.1 FM London a GFM radio and a Fire Life radio Sanso and United States of America Virginia a Apple 68 FM Power 97.9 FM and so a Kumasi and Crane and Adishie 99.1 FM and so a war a year Kumasi on multi TV Digibox Radio S was an 83.1 so and on Facebook Live Power 979 TVS was at Ghana and on YouTube a SYZ broadcasting and sama yade ebrao ene yen samno ano ehye papa atankuliga bigger the capacity man ene angels near 900 million and omo a charge ya omo de ensem no eba mu me nyina ba bia cancer for say Ashanti region e MPP stronghold biem capacity cross a loss me nyina ba bia ka say Ashanti regional capital Kumasi e MPP stronghold biem capacity cross a loss na say bibia eden eda na kwemu kama and name tabano etu ana 900 million angels the fearless man unbreakable and untouchable misi krom hai you so ya governor e wokrom ano and name here governor na nya de se me hu e governor no e wokrom ha biem governor na yira e from Ashanti region ni nyina ne se omakotena e different region sanso mo se ekrawura atankolega biga Mugabe Maase the capacity man ba Matias Krom capacity man cross a loss me se ma yadai Matias Krom ya enei asantemani ba bia obi ade na fidie na yadai atoa otie sem na ekoso nyina in all the 16 regions across the country nenei ensem yadai e wo ho ya was strategy bia ye ba ba isuo ya was strategy ya edeba win it is possible if you are in government and you feel say you have not achieved anything, you have not done anything, and you think that it is possible for you to win power, you are useless government. Yes. I'm in their stronghold. I'm in their World Bank. And I'm saying it without fear or favor. Say if you are a president, if you are aspiring to be a president, you are a flag bearer, and you sit in your small corner and feel say it is possible because more strategy. Ya mode baba win elections ya mu ye useless mu ye baga biga for you are useless. You campaign based on your achievement. You campaign based on what you have been able to achieve when the good people of this country gave you the mandate. Please. Yes. The angels, the spirit is high. Cross a lot. Today, the spirit is high. The spirit is high. Yes. You campaign based on the things that you have been able to do for the good people of Ashanti region. You see, hospitals in Obia, Ghana, not even in Kruma. We Jimmy Forte, baby, a hospital no. Show the good people of Ashanti region where that hospital is, where it is located, where it is located. Where it is located. Don't sit in your office. Don't go and stand on any campaign platform. And could Jimmy Samuel Asante Maase, yes, he hospital say will be a interchange will be a Jimmy Forte baby as I interchange in a war. Baga biga tia baby, sa hospital this year. Mikajo Mahamadia Machina Utepa. Mikajo Mahamadia Machina Ukumawu. Unye Jimmy Fua, don't tell any journalist in this region say, Bramifie Kwanaho, Kiaswa, Obama Kwacho, we Jimmy Fua. so wo president ne ba why bibia ma Asantema ya obi hia so abeba wo fie ho na wo de na kokko na ho sie nipa no wo radio no so ba bia ye pempu tudwuma na why na yibehu market be ne wasie sie ba bia market ni sie to mama de watafo ebi wo efa atonso ebi wo asanwase ena ebi wo kagetia market sie wo dia no de why ma Asantema no kire ne munye jibi no mo kachi Asantema ya ye project weche wo bia and we asantini na ugoto abakọ ha na chese wunim dia wo ye. It is not about tribalism. Tafo de ba se e be soma Asantema yo tie ba ya so ya som ya papa mo abesom wo mokọ yesu eguso som. Yes, I can't tell say ha aye MPP stronghold sa asamfo no munya aka ne anya tie and aye ha you are say higher in stronghold no ya be ma ba wompie no ma tie dia higher in stronghold no why dia ma Asantema higher in stronghold wo ma tie dia why ma Asantema. The spirit is high today. Asantema is opinion. Asantema is su hospital senya yesu so amase no ya kwai nye ya ba interchange you so amerana about ya ba interchange you so amerana about who 51 days to go 8 years wait me anya swami interchange cheme sabunso onko biem you benya wanya wie the shop that so swami magazine know him very well. I was born in Swami. Omo tia omo so omo ya governor ne omo okuma se fie bem. Omo so omo ya governor no omo kan sanfun already ha edi gold display on radio stations no ya wo mu ofie bem okuma se ha omo funu ma se ehefa wo fie bem Swami ana say Ashtown ana ye Krofo ma ana ye CPC ana ye de chamso pakro no ana ya fracho ana abreman wo mama che efie kuromai ke wo fie na mane yesen Swami fie na mane yesen Thanos fie na mane yesen tete na tete ne manya bi pimpam politics ababe ye cheap ka Asantema sori kofo bia hu keke so ma ya regional chairman isuma banyansafo en suma na motenten wo di Asantema hwamo sori na mo kansan fo kire Asantema oba otumfo se tutu atekokwa so ayin fi abekere de why am Asantema amabobo ministers ni ho. It is not about the ministers, it is about what you have been able to achieve, what you have been able to do for the good people in Ashanti region. And yanye we cry ye was strategy because so many say James ho money say aye Kumasi catering catering house and catering restaurant, right? Thank you. Kumasi catering rest house. Woman no more negotiation say yanton ayala Palm Royal Beach. Yanton la Body Beach and Almina Beach ni ade no. Straight aya properties ni yanton no. James and kunu and na di animu aya negotiations ni. James aya oya electoral commission. Hotel no say si mo be bia me ahwe. Hotel no ma wie wo so mo bie. Ba ni bie ni ba yaden. The wind of change is blowing everywhere. And even in a certain region, I almost say high almost stronghold. And then me buy a near Master a certain region. Within a year 4 days, and I am 4 days in Kumasi, and near Master a certain region. Woman, we are sports in your woman, we are politics in your sports. Radio stations, your political shows will be a giant, you will be on some Mugabe, but we are into you. You bet me out to me. I mean, yeah, right. And today, my senior brother, my good brother, Kwasi Prata Kasa. Share who a certain region have me catch you. Come 7th December 2024. Will be a team to two. Some Kwasi Assembly course what Chima Safno. The Kukum Nipa, Kwasi Assembly course where you couldn't pan watch it. Emma Sabi useless a Kufado by a president here. 1 year, Yama Santimano. Meaning you will be a Kunumo mobile. It is over. John Mahama will be declared as president-elect come 8th of December 2024 at exactly 9:17 p.m. Time not to James Sambekwa handkerchief. or declare John Mahama as president-elect here, nisuo be free n'animaba, but we need to obey. It is possible because woman plan say ye baby. It is possible because woman plan say, oh, Asante region there, ye two Vienna NDC. This no hunu say walu super, no jai hoko, ne atwa bia gum na presidential no fala. Ya advance ye ye wo chairman a unim na dwuma. Ye wo chairman a wama Asante region NDC attractive chairman and akwasi nyamishira. Woni was executives. And the former executives. Tamunyina say. Won somebody wo do abodo ma munyina amoye adwuma. Penifo time achi monyanfo Franco sai. On monyanfo ambassador Ohina Jekum. Honorable Samuel Sapon mo ene penifo akuku dan am wo region yimo. Isham regional youth regional organizer Isham and the secretary mo bo adwuma women organizer Gloria. Nyamishia mo papa chamo bimpe. Nyamishia munyina. Na enei so be sorry say Asante region aye MPP stronghold high in the World Bank here. Sin who? Because higher regional to Mahama ye mpuntu pa. Nya chomno emre du say wase nya chomno ye den akoda. Let's call a spade a spade. Nya chomno awase ye den akoda. Ye de say had the MPP there. We ye den ya we dey appoint kora be gina ho a. Massa. It is only a fool. Obi oye Jimmy Franco and Sanagre. First fool is not a fool. Second fool is not a fool. But third fool, at this way then.
A big fool.
Thank you. Third fool, you were a big fool. 1 man 4 years. I'm out here. 1 man another 4 years. I'm out here. Third one now, Obano. Was say it is possible. Because when you say one year amount. Or my hospital say in the region. Or my school society in the region. It would trust now we are Akani, we are Satima this year, we are Kumasini. What you man we are Swami magazine, and this paper now called Japan, Korea, Kofanuti, Mikobi mana. Me mamma who would them Kumasi them, Okwa Patem, who Kumase a yabord at home, Okosia home, I check what your body free go so should be sweet and Kase, Yamia Dom Betty, a con and name Patem, say any man for any association. Or they are no any a bar, a man for to me better there. Mimi ana wo alaba na wo call a ye Korea kofa niema eba wo kofa motos any ade eba no ene each other utumi kobi usikada na odi dwa na se ana say say dollar na da sai jama ma tam na 3.8 ene eye 17 utumi kokwa so bi usika na say mimi aba na wo ko Dubai kofa niema ba wo pampa so wo shop e wo Posogoli we na utumi kobi ma na kejeti market for Jama Maase market mamono na mutumi ko Dubai ekwa China kofa niema ba ena mu masetene mu tesai ena kwa Swami magazine anoma post office Matia Junction ba bia de ba bia ku na emrate timi ni 3 times the day in Asante region fufuo ye 2015 cedi 20 cedi akrate na me 2040 Ghana eko emre ya basa mo age se 20 Ghana ubisa sa open one e 50 Ghana in Kumasi better than what made the year. In so I was a woody, I won't musua. In so now, I also walk sano. In so tiniana, we can hear the Angono Coqua Habai and a sa enomino, and then anado and napo and a year by whom useless ones we. Sago fui, Oma saying soon in a galaxy. Napose, Galamse na, Womosi Omode, a yes, I no. Omoquaco revoke it, I no. Na, Omaya dying. Womu etumi eyi sa say men forest reserve nu ekotunu na po say womu nya atu ne womu nya atu kina enya me na me kan production team are ready na po say me kan kire wasatema mu say galam say no dia asatema wuratufu amu na mo kase o ayefu amu kase wasatema mu amu dia mo de hye na po wose galam say no omu nya atu ne enya atu kina womu betu da bia enra do kan on peace FM. Enya me na me kan na pose galam say no wo betu omu betu enya de so omu beja atu otie me na pose galam say ni de omu ba ya dai omu be ale so omu ba ya dai
oso mbetu
wo say galam say no
o si gold no mbekọ so tu a munyai
o forever Ofahi fie. Otu force galamsey no yenya ne bo asa. Na pose wo munya ntu na wo munya tutina.
Aye, sir.
Thank you. Yetie na po.
Agudia ni di betu o, ye bekoso atu. Sir? Ye betu, ye nya atu. Adwuma agudia ne de ba ne sika de ba oban no. Gold for oil no gold for reserve. Ke be aye. Every time a Ghana city ni mo do.
Na poso mo ba kwaso aye dan etu omunya ntu ne omunya tuti. Ye be de no ma shop galamsey. Asanteman kidney infections for the past 3 years the whole Ghana a triple in Ashanti region. Nkwada omunya 12 years 10 years. Na poso omunya itwe obi a wapa running wapa vice president edu o ka che oso omunya tu ne omunya tuti. Yes, wo mo ba wi MPP mo ba wi papa san say me se yesoma banyansa ni yesoma na motenti wey efie nyansa woni kota. Thank you. Afei papa ye fa ne say eye prata kasa mo te be na mo be it is possible e be wiem we rig this election say mo na amona prata and then ye tie de some of the atuda.
And these days when we talk about resisting attempts to rig elections, so you have to go to court. Look, me, I'm not waiting to go to court. I'm not waiting to go to court. You know why? The Constitution gives me the right to defend myself and gives that right to every other Ghanaian to defend himself in the face of attack. So when I speak about the right, exercising your right to defend yourself, I'm talking about upholding the very Constitution of Ghana. The Constitution that the President swore an oath to defend. The Constitution that the Vice President swore an oath to defend. The Constitution that we are all enjoined to defend says that we have a right to self-defense. If I go to a polling station on December 7th to cast my vote, just to cast my vote to show my preference for political parties and leaders, and somebody is rushing towards me with a knife or is pointing a gun at me, I am not going to wait to die so that the person will be taken to court. I will take measures to live. So people must be clear in their minds. Nobody is going to allow anybody to rig this election. Nobody is going to allow anybody to play around with our sentiments and so on in order that they may stay in power. The votes of the people of Ghana must count in this election. This election, the result must reflect the sovereign will of the people of this country. This election must show that we are maturing. And that one of the reasons why we fought for our independence so that the people of Ghana can choose their own leaders. That must be meaningful. And it will be meaningful in this election. Nobody will be allowed to rig the elections. Anybody who tries to rig this election will do so at their own peril. It will be an enormous risk. Look, no force on earth can defeat an organized and determined people. No force, no military, no armed forces in the world has been able to defeat an organized and determined people. The United States of America was defeated in Vietnam. United States of America was defeated in Vietnam. It was defeated in Korea. It has suffered many defeats around the world in spite of the fact that it possesses nuclear weapons. You understand? And those who don't know history, or those who think that they can play with history and so on, they have an uphill task. Let nobody even just dream of manipulating things so that they can stay in power or win elections in Ghana. We will not allow that to happen.
Thank you very much, my senior brother, the editor-in-chief of the Inside newspaper, Kwesi Pratt Jr. That powerful message to the good people of this country, live on this year 99.1 FM, and also on Power 97.9 FM in the Greater Accra region, also the heart of Accra to be precise, and also live on TV Eswaze. This is your number one political talk show in Ghana, Inside Politics, with your man, Mugabe Maase Atankole Gabiga. I'm happy to see my good brother, Osu Echan, in the studio. Na meme wakamo na na akwasi Denchi Ajekum. Akwasi Denchi al na akwasi Denchi Ajekum. It in there they say, Subin Constituency Parliamentary candidate for the Obenye Mwakwa very. Now when this man wada man yet okay. You say bibi abako there.
Well, I said I'm musi ya de nyame na hwe nkakaka.
Very well. Subin is saying
I feel the Subin ehwe sesa. 28 years in na Subin for enya MPP mugidie. And no be hwe manfo na setena e wo Subin a asefem. Mabunu nya adwuma nya amefo sun ro afo sun obi esun. No development and e wo Subin. Enema wo nyina ye nema dada no kura no ya no ntimi nhwe ne ye na Subin force afidi eye na ya enye ntokwa ana omonye 1 million ways e be win election e kokomoti power omonye gidie o ye mampani a oba His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ene na president mu gidie da afidi omoto aba
afidi ebe ye afidi Subin for be
o share on the 6th of October ye work obehwe nipa pie ba na nipa na omoni age se omobaji t-shirt na ahomeka na omo yenya NDC afidi ye wogide se
kan na t-shirt mo de ma amafo kra omombre
obi akra nhye
se amafo chesi
yeah before say ye me ankasa me hwe ye t-shirt 19,000 my 5,000 so still amafo per t-shirt 24,000 t-shirt any
John what the number saying
me the number 3
what the number 3 3 a lucky number
yeah
2 so yeah 1 what the 2 3 and 8
yeah
lucky numbers in here 2 3 and 8
yeah,
one the okoda what the na just say what the over cost line the cost line over ko be enye yi over cost aba from kura number 1 what the enye yi so we didn't kuruma na also better one.
Yeah.
Now corporate media, what that one I say worry.
Yeah.
Thank you. Na message be na all the good people of Subin Constituency. Yeah na what on.
Subin man for no ye adi or mato aba in a certain way. Aboama mpuntu a say ba Subin nemba. The man penny John Dramani Mahama. Eye nipa bi a o gidie say obi bia wo ye ono an nsa no adwuma. Ana wo pepa so ye adwuma bia wo se nipa ni nya akunya nipa ni nya moa ebetima boa ama nipa na tima di ni dwumadie wo hwe Subin susu a Subin ya bia eye dwadie ene ankrankra nwuma ene wo ho eti ye mampani wo policy bia na bedi echi boa ye de ba ye women's banking ene adwuma pa ayi no se be ma obi bia obedi dwumadie bia wo Subin bia benya ye hu ni sa no ade a ye de ba ne se ye the community bank be dodo na anim se friend credit union ana ebre manfo no ni ahwe na yema manfo no sika mom da hwe omudwam na ade ba kwa won so obi bebisa se kwan ben so na obefa obede obenya sa akunya na gi sa abosia bi ye de ato yon so se nyame adom na manfo no tie yensama ye ka no moto aba ye be ye se there will be a collaboration between the constituency and the universities in the constituency the omubeyi ni omenya short courses a yede bema obi bia odigwa na obi bia opepa sense na dwuma bia owo bia obenya ho krata eya ahyenso de ebechesa ampa onua no dwuma de sei na odi ade ba ko be course ni mu a ye behwe se ye beche manfo no ye financial management obe manipa na onya akonya obenya nkyerɛkyerɛ be ma ne ho a obesi akreska se na be dwuma de bia odi bia ebebo ma ne dwuma de akoso ebiem so enam se manfo ni gidie ewo obi bia mu nti ye de ato yan so say ye ba ye be ne say ye be ma scout center and entrepreneurship center we be ye bia obi bia wo di dwumadie bia e de ne application and biba beto se na be akonya ba ye be ma manfo no so akọ no mo so akọ kire kwan on be fa so be dwumadie no manya opportunity de aye dwuma ebiem so ya wona woni nsa no dwuma na opepa so ono so be sua nsa no dwuma bi so ye be ma mo akonya mo benya free lecture on how to do certain business and is how to have skills in wo nyuma die bi ma ye be chom free and jum skat se de dwuma coach say A1 ya o gigi scan we de be ni free se na be onua no be nya bi a nsa no dwuma bi ti say adi tire bo biogas installation is an man we yin na be ni free we dwuma die be ye se na be ya ye papa John Dramani Mahama nhihye ya wo ye so obema obi bia wo pepa so be adwuma bia loan ye ma sa ncheche ni wi ya sa ma loan so bi nso ye bia eben studio
ye de ma na otua na kakra
ye sa ma ncheche nti wa kwa be hu kwan abefa so a wo be ye de wo be use loan de adu dwuma ko wonya nchechire enya hunim de enya ho krata plumbers wo ho mechanics carpenter fo nyina obia benya krata chese dwuma dia wodi se na be akonya bi ba se ye fa dwuma ko bi panipa bi ono so benya akonya akoye the man pennies you know what you were organized migration organized migration na nti ase ni onua o won sansa no dwuma na nya obi a na peso betena from aye dwuma ye hu ni se ye tete se amanfo ni bi kokro bi so koye dwuma omo tena biem ni omo hwa bi kura de omo koye no agye omo ho ye tete omo ne ye omo bi kura onua ni nya obi an complain na asama ma no nti aban ne ye ba ye de tu ye ho so se obi bi o wo sa pepa so won san no dwuma bi na opeso otu kwan no so yen ya behwe na de na tu kwan ni aye sa bia we nyina ni sa manfo we nyina aye manfo a e mampani pese de dwuma die ba bebo mo so bi se de na me se ken so bi nso akwa bia ben stadium ni nti ye mofra no bebre ade o mani gye ho pa ne se anka obenya akonya aye de abobo na senior wa hwa football ankasa ya ade bi a e create employment bebre because the football so e betimanya players e betimanya referees
na mo ba bia mo bobo
sisi anya yi yanom wai astrotep ba kokra ni subi astrotep ba kokra eni subi astrotep ba kokra ni subi anya stadium ya no kra o hwe ne ya bia kra siwo ya bibia ni ho amofra na timi di o di
ayi kra FIFA fo ne ka fo kra se mayem ho bi
enti ya sre subi manfo no ya mofra no
abuache mfo na mo subi no mabu no de pa na ye
omo hawo ye dwuma employment dwuma
to be MP a we sure so betima solve mo problem
ade a medical a meye say make a place say am players be 20 a me am manage omo na che omo mo bo team ebi wa bochire ebi so wa hase ye ba me ba ye parliamentary candidate na me pese me ye bibi ti say pilot na me hwe kwan a me fa so me bo adwadifo eti me ba ye no me ma almost 200 loans me ne Kumawuma Rural Bank and yes our collaboration na e hwe ma obi abosia ebi account ma obi bia ma se o munyina atwa ayi ne fefefe
kakra
ye niam bebre ye taxi drivers be try atoka ma omo asisi a kakra omo di twetwa kakra after 3 years no car ne yo omo dia we ni niam an hu se manfo no ye manfo no hia se e beboa no ma setena be wi omu ye because obi o subin anya akwan a omukura na omunya agide wo ho omunya nyenwie ni na ope nipa obeba obe initiate bibia betima boa amadwumadi a wodi no betima ne nsa akwana
na akwasi danchi agikum subin ye baby o mato abako one direction sa so mu hu puntu biada de na maniti me basa
me papa bi kan sana me yi ansa me papa bi kan sa me de ka che subin manfo sa akura keto akura sa osi awiem a onanti kopenwunu mu hye ntimi busa me subin manfo se gidi a monya wo MPP mu 28 years enti wo bakra na wa na 28 years na bra bon ko ya nka won pensesa ye besere ti ehia mpuntuo ni ehia nkoso ya bra bom a esere ye hwe kwan efa so to aba na se ye hwe sa kwan no na etu ya ba ye mpuntuo ene ne ma ye pani na beba ene okosunyane ne bia na because of some mati abato as sense e bia hu bibi foforo sesi hu bibi foforo osunyane na se mi kosunyane na enye ize ba subi manfo yesere asantema yesere nye subi nko asantema NDC ayemo mwa bebre mo hwe niema papa wo asante especially subi nketie central market oh G Ketia because ade bia wo subi bia ya de NDC na ye
central market
NDC bia wo say ye bia asante wa ye asem bia oka ese de opa adepa ba kotoko ni
na bro
ti asante mai
asante kotoko se kuma apembe ba de na ye hawo
yes
na market
asante mai
free ball ya besi market
sina na woni bibi se central market o ma just go John Mahama initiative
de bo mo
twa bia eso hwe
na se kro fom de na poso want to aso market because
and she said nipa no say or wo ye high and stronghold na even in port see omanya aban mu mienu omunya ho hwe enti die mo na we mu wo mamo this thing enka betima employed by be so mo mfa ho o si t-shirt na manfo ne pe enti na t-shirt ndi omo ba omu ni message bia o sika cheche any t-shirt no de mama for na nti wa wo hwɛ sɛ wo ho kyerɛ na kom de no bi ma 100 cedi 550 cedi sɛ gina so to aba to da kyene sɛn esre so binfo esre 24 hour economy ni ya aka so binfo ye na ebenya ho mfaso kese because dwa wo ho manfo ni di dwa to mate fo benya mfaso to fo mo tonso aduane fo nyina obi abenya mfaso
apankro no mo bakọ 24 hours
nti ade na ụmụ obi dada ọsọ adi wee enye papa nya ade ebeboa wo wabrabo yesra santima sire subin
kwada so
obi bi ohia nsesa ebia yesra mo mina me say Peter fo nyina be adwuma 24
magazine
be bia omo pompe type organizer fo nyina because de bia ka ye adwuma police for for police for security
for ATN and enumere ewo TVS was so addition 99.1 FM so power your filling stations more than 37 aje Ghana nyina afa die na wo ka kire wo mo ye maame mo ye papa mo ye nua no mo mabu no die na wo ka kire wo mo na ye di
me so ameti me ye so be man for my peace for how na match all my life
fantastic
when 8 years near dada 28 years near 20 years near mudi anima ya for me dey afi ayeye say ayeye ade e ka che manfo ne say nya ntokwa enya 1 million we say dem di kankan enya matin no makao eye kokromoti power dey wonya gidie wo ye mampani John Dramani Mahama ene na nakwasi denchi agekum na ye de yenye say ya anum a omudi omuhwamo no bibia ye be ye yakabia ye behwe ne adi so because akonya obi akonya no omode fam ye enti dwumadie bia wosi edi ye ma emehwe delegates nko a ye ba ene Ghana fo nyina bedi dwumade ma Ghana ni bia ho ato no se ne be ya ene ye subin aye bia nature akronfo because manfo ni nya adwuma anye ye besre ti ento abapa ye ento aba for policies ye ento aba na ya brabo ensi ye da obi bia ase
very well nana e beda ase also for your time na also the number say 3
right number 3
it auto 3 no na auto
028
nte 38
24 hour
economy Meda say for your time nana akwasi denchi agikum udina biankasa meda say for your time enwumre ye beda en wosimetie wamu kakra bi ni aden na say ba ye ba ye ni afafantofo no ba aba bedi enkomo ye nua eye wusu achan wo ye mi am classmate ba ko pensu ye beda en kakra bi na fe yaba ye ba ye ni afafantofo no su betwetwe enkomo ya me eya adoma o kira na watwe mu omo so ewo dwumadie kase a omo ebedi ewo eye asante mantemu ni nyina ne se omo be yedan omo eba be ye work na chese alantre matin hopes na do hopes de kina wo fi ha ye be kan japade no ho asem me de ne ba ha ti won se eja ne ahye omo no se no omo nyina kofi dwuma mu nyina ntimi kase okumase omo akotena nkran ano moto ayampia ne free hoba na pa akotena Peace FM no ha na wo free bra Mugabe aba ha ye nyina ya satema de se ha ne nyina ya wo ye ifuru matua de a ene wo ba aja bitense mu de mu radio stations ni mo ha wontumi betimi akotena ho so metena ha ya wo wontumi ameso me wo adehye ha adehye afo ni tie wa ha ana ba bi ya ha no ye tie no so ha ye ahojo ha wo mo ho jo ene so na wa ha ntimo se no mo ha mfata mo ba bi ya fata mo no wontumi fo no makotena movement no so na mo ne mo kofo na ya da kasa ba open smoothness level dia na ka wa ba ha na me mebisa questions na wa ye de watime ye ntina na akwasi eye danji mo original chama de na akwasi na so de na we are champion we are tough what ya me asungi nkan fantastic very well amena me homre na afi me ko eye afafantofo no so ye kweti o mo so dia o mo de
Fellow countrymen and women, the desperate NPP, realizing that they are losing the 2024 elections, has once again resorted to lies to smear the nation builder, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. The NPP's claim that Mahama was against free SHS and will cancel it when elected is nothing but a barefaced lie calculated to deceive you. John Mahama started the implementation of the progressively free SHS program in 2015 with day students and had a clear plan to expand the program to cover borders, hence cannot be said to be against free SHS. What he has been against is the poor implementation of the program. Contrary to the lies of the NPP, the next NDC Mahama government will improve the implementation of the free SHS program to make it better. We will do this by scrapping the double track system, provide a dedicated source of funding for the program, include private SHS, improve the feeding of our children, and enhance the quality of learning outcomes. Listen to the truth from the horse's own mouth.
Free senior high school education has come to stay. If anybody tells you that I, John Dramani Mahama, son of E.A. Mahama, will abolish free SHS when I come, tell the person he's a bloody liar. What I'm against is the poor implementation of the free SHS, which is creating great inconvenience for the parents, for the students, and for the teachers. And one of the things we'll do when we come back into office, and I know inshallah we're coming back into office, is to complete the 200 community day schools that we began, so that we can bring a quick end to the double track system.
Beware of the NPP's lies. Vote for change. Vote for John Mahama and the NDC.
7.9 FM, this year 99.1 FM, Atenga Junction, Ahonjo, in the Ashanti Regional Capital, and also on Power 97.9 FM in the Greater Accra Regional Capital, Accra, Osu, to be precise. Minya, Osu, Echaro Makwaba.
Joseminia,
a microphone and a Casaguna meeting. We have a call here.
Loga, Boko, Namsway.
See, I am not here, as I see where you made it.
Oh, it's covered there.
What's it there?
Not a new ano ya.
When as a many one, shall say.
No one just can a
woman. Movement for change if we.
It is a Niska. Yeah, call it. Yeah, call it. We are scanning. Pesca, we are. So I'm almost from the castle, the training on. Yeah, Timmy from what I say. Oh, not a candidate can want it. Was MP before we ask castle there as if there is no tomorrow. Oh, yeah, MP before no one call a year Alan Chinibia. MP in Mapa. Constituency be now. It's just consider your constituency. Constituency. We're higher in a meal. It's just constituency. Me a Hanamo. Ubodi will be enemy. Also, a child will be enemy. Atasumaso, Santa, say, a Demra French Rebra. It's just constituency will be enemy. I hold you now. Will be an Racosi. Yeah, Christmas will be enemy. Anti, yeah, me, movement for change. Obia will be an old to my power MPP move. Dear Nama will free a year MPP ma be the Entrepreneurship movement for change. Midas Minia. Metcha on a matcha a chief. Near Chef, you're a language Martin or Ashanti region airborne to her. Yamia Duma, Miss or Ashanti region are all born 20. Yamia Duma, Echna. You mean Peswasway in Siesu. Yamia Metchna, Alan wins Siesu. And he say, Mafia say, he bet me, wait me, I may have Quenya crank, he bet me about Kakra, you become Siesu 3 o'clock. Okay. And he Sakonia, he bet me at 12 for Hakakrana, no problem. Yaba, Betcha, Asantumaya, Kenny Bejipa, Kenny Beji. So, Nadia, now we saw me questions. A day and ma, if we NPP, a call. The island idea back up. So the woman say, you was going na yepe me no kwa for pepe no kre. Did there be a midi baby no kre ewo echi. Say kotokoni pa. Sa pepe. Ya bobo muso. MPP a yen MPP ko fo MPP a na enim no no. Enye na na adomo MPP no eni. MPP wey aba abebubu Ghana. Na ohwa yewura alankodwoche matenkra ba bia ye de no ko hye no ye yi nase tase bibia ni ho a na bibia kra mfa nase na wanya bibi kra de ahwe ni nchima ya ko tagi ni ko du ba bi se unya ye alan echita ni e wo se MPP ye den e fa kwan bi so position kra ni kra wa na ya je afri wonsam
na say na kofo ye MPP a say ken ko du ba bia ye duri enu nti ye hu say ye ko ye nim no e wo say enka Alan ene di MPP enim isan say nanado e ka kire Alan Chematin say me ena me kwa me ko ansa na waba no kwasan say ye ko yeah we know Alan Kaneke was right say a second round na yetimi that time momentum na Alan kura no na ke betimi awene but Alan say minu apanini ma me ma wonko wokọ a na ma yeden matoa oso wokọ a na matoa oso afedie Alan go nanado ba wie ya wose bebo Alan boot what you say enti na ihwe a asisie no kese enti na wo say yekodi ewura Alan ko jochire meten echi esan say de nana to pese odi akonwa no ma no te say ewura ba omia no
enye bosu akonya
wa bon nkasa
ba omia ye dan
ba omia ye nipa bi a wa bon yie onim
akwes
ba omia na be ka che say na cedi to $1 was $1 cedi to $1 was 3 cedis 80 pesos ebi kra say na 4 cedis o de enka 4 cedis into obi the cedi to $1 4 cedis yenhwe jomama president ko for every so ansa na euro atames eba na cedi to $1 1 cedi $1 in the 7 years of NDC reign no omo the cedi no call me say 3.0 omo say $4 yan fan say $4 8 years o ex-president Atameus ex-president Mahama for 8 years no the dollar no call saying 4 nanado 8 years what the dollar cost 17.5 o see yen did say wo de na papa chain ex-president Mahama de no
yes
and remember we the article be on the whole world Ghana to 8 nipa ya dwen wo fom
amaya ya dwen wo fom
nipa amaya ni mu nipa na dwen wo fom Ghana to 8 na menya o machi ni 8 grams o mo de akoba bi ahwe be di be second and first because so obi at the city 4 cities now they call what they call 70 who 17 no papa sing 4 cities now sabi
obi say boy free kwame nkobata mbesi 2017 na 120
na ya dwen adwuma
ya twamo 750 billion wose wo de ne
what you say na ya dwen adwuma hwe mama fa ma fom wo ka billion ya mera fom ntiase asantima mu ne ho hwe Gary 1 bag of Gary beans no it was 300 Ghana cedis under Mahama 300 Ghana cedis and 3,000 Ghana cedis beans I'm telling you
30 million
3,000 Ghana cedis Mahama 17 or 16 to 18 cedis and I spent 120 ebi 125 cedis what say wo de na ye 16 cedis no enye 25 120 cities no and papa man Ghana for to be frank ya dwen ya adwuma de uze ya dwen sada ya adwuma be because ya dwen ya adwuma de a menye so se ba omia wo so nya kokodro e be gina ya nim se ya nto abama no me ba na mudi nkomo bi na nka be se me be kaka LGBT
tumutumu no
wo se enyam na mudi bae okay nyam na mudi bae a ya prepare bill nanado esiwanim sign yanko ede na muye obi a wotira wi Ghana sika $58 million akosi asori dan menyankopon na ade anyankopon pe
na dane sumi
obi a sponsor bill no say na beto onim sign nyankopon adanfo na ekufado sign yanko a wo se de
it is a movement for change asantima mo be shake asantima ya
de ye kan say nipa bia se bi otie santima mu a nadwin mu da ho bia no nadwin mu da ho no ontimi ntu aba enfama MPP this time around mi nipa bi otia santima ma nadwin ye adwuma no nadwin mu da ho no ontimi ntu aba ma santima ema MPP edi je so otimi ntu aba ma MPP me se ye ba ye no MPP ba ye no eje no ma ya ma santima
na so mo si hospital
why amu ko be si mi we kejetia ex-president Mahama on free asantimem wetimi si kejetia mai wo na na do ba ne sika ne da ho sikiti ho wo je kejetia de go go from market da so da ho obi anko ho hwe ye wo kwan bi wo Santasi runabout. Santasi runabout. Santasi runabout. Santasi runabout. Forget it. I'm coming. Santasi runabout. Eko Bekwa runabout. Mutual Bekwani kama. And Nana do ni MPP person mudi abrunti. Almost a bit to somewhere. That's what BNZ. Muba may 5 interchanges. Our Santa region. Bakumpo. Ebe 3 months. 3 months. Amama kono. Ana muko tutu. So am run about. Say ye be interchange man. Interessant man. Ye be trauma MPP. Sabi womun adi ya sabi womun adi agro to press ah. Asema ye kan say. Asante man ema ye hoso. Because almost see ache. Oma ye bibi omun kam ye ntie. E de na oma ye amaye. Omunya bibi amaye. I said I don't know my Napoleon Napoleon Kikansi so na me mfana sem nyasem. Asem na Napoleon okay. Asem Napoleon net ya. And na wo Napoleon we Minister of Education. And na wo mo kokbe ka che say den education ye say ye kire enkola. And de wo san beda no anu say can this na de ba. Ade na wo sam yesa. Wo ja say
so mo first na me aduma weekend mo ye work no mo sha say o he na mo ni ko bi o.
Nyame aduma wode me call awie dia nka ma me nka galamse asem kakra me wia de maba ho se napo ye nana utumfo ose tutu bi boni mu me kan bon dia na ma sorry
thank you
na ose ye njai galamse etuo wo napo ose ufri ahemfie napo on free Asante regional napo nya santini.
Oh, David.
I'm telling you the truth. Napo ye ofri achem.
Oh.
Napo enye santini. O just say napo ye santini a ye wura say tutu okase ye nakra beden. Ye beda. Na ye wura say ma ye ntu gold. Ye nja garam say ni tu a napo si obetu ni ne obetu ni kira obi antimi mo mu njai. Is it not so to otumfo? Woni ni otumfo atem. What do you otumfo atem? Eti omu otumfo ankasa mpo. Edi etire wo se etimi koto abama obi a ontimi omu otumfo. What you say? Enti omu gu yani mase na omu de egu atopre. What you say? Mo ba Asante region ma jai bibia agu ho ama ga Asante ayemobo. We say otumfo mpa Constituency hospital Asante man serve about 16 regions no. Aka na nka ho say 14 13 regions here. Constituency na serve all. What you say? We say otumfo se mami pesike kakra na me fanye hospital ni nsi ho. Wa ko kra ne ma ba eduni ba port am se duty kra wan ya ma wunyi. What you say ti wo so Asante man asem. Eti Asante ni a Asante man a wo beye na dwen so beto abama MPP no. Said there na word a year report we ka say country a omadwen ewo from year to 8 no because dem dey be second
now they say Mahama man ho kwa no ne ba omianko debate but Mahama say I know my level
but the debate debate
na dey so mu
na say sabe what do you adwuma here debate bi Petro what do you adwuma ye here debate asan na ehu dey o say to abama what do you adwuma because one fuel petrol dey 14 cedis per don a year friends gallon and the 14 point ebi kra 15.9 per liter di say omuka se adwen wo forma is it not true
you could debate there
o just dey say me ko kan wasem ye ni asem bia ko debate enti obi a obekọ se oni ba omia
ala no so no ma na agba fe won
ala asem de mo kan na areho ba omia policies bia wa MPP mu no wo so on de ba ye no wo se wo he mate na ala no ye minister ye twa na se a na na adunim se wo ye adwuma de atia no ye den na o man ba bi kura sebe bibi kakra wa ebetimi amana krofo agina what I say
no work no da be
nyame aduma echina Saturday ye start wo culture center
okay
ye dia ko fa safu
okay
na ye dia nantimu abomumima ala na beba ye friend victory walk it is alan mama na just say o mama wo mu nyina beba bi victory walk a chenya Saturday no pa 7 o'clock they in our cultural center na yɛkɔ na yɛkɔhyia yɛfrɛ wɔ sɛn moa na yɛkɔ Alan akɔ kasa akyerɛ asanteman
Alan chances wɔ region mo te sɛ
Alan deɛ ɔn sɛ ɛsɛ medical ka kyerɛ sɛ obiara na dwum da obiara ka Alan asɛm kyerɛ na wagye ato obi wonim yɛ problem baako ɔmo se Alan deɛ ɔno a ne nka ɛyɛ papa wo
mo betumi protect ballot no wa Ashanti region ɛyɛ movement for change for
yɛni abre kyɛn wɔn
obiara bɛto ba
yɛni abre kyɛn wɔn because obiara bɛto one
ɛwɔ Ashanti region
ase no mo na yɛ adwuma no edu kwan bɛn na ɛbɛfa so ahwɛ ɔmo sɛ ɔmo nwi aba no ɔmo nwi ɛwɔ Ashanti region MPP yɛ mo bɛ 20%. Movement yɛ fa 60 na pɛ 20 30 video man di sira amo 20. Me say aba yɛ bɛkɔ round off. Yɛ ni ndisi na bɛkɔ round off. Eti awe ni awie. What you say?
Hey, movement for change for.
Ti nyame aduma ɛkyerɛ nso we dey mam 1 minute. Na nyame aduma kyena. Alan ɛbɛba nhyiɛ so. Enti nhyiɛ so ma madaroma 3 o'clock. Yeah, man, for because 3 o'clock na yɛyɛ ready na yɛne obiara bɛkasa wɔ nhyia so
as a radio so asesa wɔ ha ho
oh yeah mabɛsheki Ashanti region
ama baabi ayi
because bɛma ba you are welcome my brother.
Thank you my brother. Very well yɛdan wɔn ba na yɛfɔ aboafo nkato yɛba listen na sɛ ɛne Kofi abusua panyin afei ne yɛbɛsi konya ne adagye si issues nyinaa yɛba sisi ya
true. You because we're true. Sir, you better, yeah, true. A Juma good year, the Banisika de buy no. Gold for you, gold for reserve. Okay, better I. Every time I gotta see the name I do.
According to the looting of the lands, I've been in the West Hospital here, passed there for 9 good years. Last we knew which was going to be built for nurses and doctors.
Fellow countrymen and women, the desperate NPP, realizing that they are losing the 2024 elections, has once again resorted to lies to smear the nation builder, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. The NPP's claim that Mahama was against free SHS and will cancel it when elected is nothing but a barefaced lie calculated to deceive you. John Mahama started the implementation of the progressively free SHS program in 2015 with day students and had a clear plan to expand the program to cover borders, hence cannot be said to be against free SHS. What he has been against is the poor implementation of the program. Contrary to the lies of the NPP, the next NDC Mahama government will improve the implementation of the free SHS program to make it better. We will do this by scrapping the double track system, provide a dedicated source of funding for the program, include private SHS, improve the feeding of our children, and enhance the quality of learning outcomes. Listen to the truth from the horse's own mouth.
Free senior high school education has come to stay. If anybody tells you that I, John Dramani Mahama, son of E.A. Mahama, will abolish free SHS when I come, tell the person he's a bloody liar. What I'm against is the poor implementation of the free SHS, which is creating great inconvenience for the parents, for the students, and for the teachers. And one of the things we'll do when we come back into office, and I know inshallah we're coming back into office, is to complete the 200 community day schools that we began, so that we can bring a quick end to the double track system.
Beware of the NPP's lies. Vote for change. Vote for John Mahama and the NDP.
Welcome back from the commercial break, live on TV as well as it, and also on Power 97.9 and Thursday, the 17th of October 2024 in the year of our Lord. Live on Adesia 99.1 FM in Accra, Power 97.9 FM, and also live on TV as well as it. Dagbon 102.5 FM in Tamale, Kesmi 107.1 FM also in Tamale, Sunyani 88.1 FM in the regional capital, Sunyani, Ho 92.5 FM in the Volta regional capital, Ho, and Global 105.1 FM. Takrade, Western regional capital, we are live on Tadi 99.1 FM and also on Sharp 106.9 FM. Zama Dambela Western 100.3 FM. And in the Hafo regional capital, Goso, we are live on Ananum 92.5 FM, Madono FM also in Sankore. 90.9 FM, 90.9 FM Soko in the Bono region. And we are also live on Inkirigi FM, Wale in the Savannah. In the Upper East region, Boko, Source 100.1 FM, Pusiga, Wempan, Sampa, Wende FM, Zaps FM in Zebela, Upper West regional capital, we are live on WFM. My name is Mugabe Maase. Atankoleka Biga, the fearless man, broadcasting live from Atenga Junction, Ahonjo, in the Ashanti regional capital, Maase. Sidi Hata Ma Minia Alista Tahiru Nelson, Achimota College near Abrantia, Chimota School, one will call ye Kipkos University, a year prof Nana General Pukwajiman and Mani Bino. Kofi Abusu Apenyin, Alista is senior political analyst, and Kofi Abusu Apenyin, Mokai Alista Munte Trino, Your number, contemporary number
number 4. No.
And I was number 2, right? Gun 3.
Yeah.
Fantastic. If I was a member of the NDC National Commission, okay, Mwakwaba.
And I say, Mugabe.
Maybe I will call you.
About the atom, yeah,
a voice my.
Yes.
I didn't know the answer now, best.
Oh, that.
When you achieve it, I say,
children, I'm a toffee crown.
What do another let them the brevo?
Children, I'm a toffee crown and I fish and bag him. And I join the Mary. Was watching a feeder.
The let him into the fee.
Send me to me tonight.
I want my moral support.
Oh, no, known to me. In time, or better, China, or my. Now, Mugabe, it has a binchia, a chief in a Ghana mine, a Santa Mine. Okay.
Alessa.
Yeah, Mugabe.
Mwakwaba.
Yeah, that's an Aquenya, dear mammy, divine selection, so far in idea. Who promote me? Mr. Makoswaya, Jumana.
You are Santa region.
Aye.
Now, yeah, Banama was some Muga, we should Kumasi Equinam so. Send many angels in them.
Oh,
until die.
Oh, that.
Say buy a fella.
Oh, baby, anywhere. You can't credit. And we are not induced by anything. On mine, so yeah, dear. You do a santi. You pesa santi tinyo ma bebre ase. Go
our homeland
Ghana. You know idea.
Make our
Nation great and strong. And we have to keep on the spirit of fighting. Sir, into me your constitution and may be in the constitution in find your mope. Now you yet timrana see. Yeah, sure. No, we cannot do that.
Can read and write.
Yeah, we can read and write. Say I do so. Some catch say this is here is the part 4. MPP pro, it is the time for change.
MPP strong.
No, they cannot be. That is why we are here to tell the Ashantis that Oma Formunum, Oma Chomunum, Machomu John, and no Omudi Omudin, Eddie Quabam, Eddie Yan Mama, Mobusia.
T-shirt to cry, MPP T-shirt.
What to be that? How do you talk of your own people? Some guy says, I guy no, or no, Anka, Sierra Leone, and no Bakako Dini Wafa, no idea. But Honun into no Dini Papetino. And Pat, me, as a Pat, me boy, ni Fiona or two free mono. So mudi wo fade me boa omudi wo fade ni papa nyama ene di akonya sisi awa asante ha nti anko no Sierra Leone obekwa akodi ade onsem fatampo akonya bi wa ha na anka wa be di vice president see e wa be hwe me see ono ka wo no be ma MPP I rate say edubo in time 31%. Me na me ka kire wo wado kasa nye ayi wo kra ye di se patapaache na patapaa no kra wo nye ma ne nye fe o ti ase nti
sa no adwiri
sa adwiri wo ye ka galamse asem president ya lucky quiet ya ko bienu party yesika mu de wura ho yesika say quiet no you have not told us the extent of damage mun ka fi gold amanya free ho galamse gold amudi ko ye gold for oil ni gold for reserves mun ka fi ntre president say o kwa kotumu a wo ti TV so uti kwa me sefa kai show so allegro wuntia me say allegro kwa me sefa kai ni nua na allegro wunti na kwa me sefa kai ye de oye no. That guy was highly intelligent. He shouldn't have died. Oh, would they are na ABB pa? Come is a back or no? What? And you're not Michelle. Who you're a board member?
He's not a good moderator.
It's not at all. It me see. I did get know what the tribunal
documents near who the award documents.
Oh, yaka. Yeah. Say young kwala me see. And you say I know what it. What was he doing with his
55 years?
What was he doing with the spare time in the bedroom and ajo? Who was he with? That is why they are promoting certain things. Mugabe, me say, Obevia no Nwankasa no, Obe resign from politics. I'm telling you, Asante, Mom Pantry Neti, on free Sierra Leone, Sierra Leone, Hono dear, Mom Sierra Leone, go dear, Moon try the zero, and it does not show respect for anybody. It does not have respect for anybody. How? We'll come to your room and come and dig the gold there. Sometimes we have to be rude to certain people and let them know that.
Or your gold digger.
He's a gold digger. That's what he did.
Oh no.
Yes, how did he become?
Fantastic. I'm sure if you could be penny when I sana never started discussion. And the MDC a press conference. The General Secretary, Honorable Fifi Kuti, fantastic man. One on a to me, Emma, and then Central for the Inkitaho. You take your time, 2 minutes, Nafi. You are Nafi, you know, you set the ball rolling. Yanko, into a Fifi Kuti. Very well. feeding in my idea. You start in discussion. You move on. Kofi, let's go.
Yo, Muga, Medase. Now, said ya, Eddie Kankai no menchia etiefo ne esantemai. Esantemai koso, esantemai ye dinti ena.
Tied to a completely different election. This blatant abuse of authority, this overt manipulation of the democratic process, and this audacious attempt to deny the people of Memphis Central their rights to representation cannot and will not be tolerated. The NDC as a political party founded on the core values of justice, equity, and democracy will not sit idly by while the EC, a state institution constitutionally mandated to safeguard our electoral process, turns itself into a political tool for the ruling NPP government. What we are witnessing at the moment is nothing less than a direct attack on the fundamental pillars of our democracy, an attack that seeks to erode the right of voters to freely choose their representatives. We recognize this for what it is, an orchestrated plot to weaken the NDC in key constituencies, tip the electoral scale, and sabotage the will of the people of Ghana. Now the facts of the case. Ladies and gentlemen, let us set the record straight on the facts of this case, for they are not complicated at all, but they rather represent a reflection of the blatant disregard for legal process and fairness by the Jim Mensah-led Electoral Commission. On May 13, 2023, the National Democratic Congress conducted its parliamentary primaries in the Memphis Central constituency. We saw Madam Joanna Jankujo winning overwhelmingly and became the chosen candidate of the party. However, following that victory, certain individuals who were dissatisfied with the outcome filed a lawsuit at the Secondary High Court questioning the legitimacy of the election. In response, an interlocutory injunction was secured which temporarily restrained Madam Joanna Jankujo from holding herself out as a duly elected parliamentary candidate until the final determination of the substantive matter. Here is where the situation becomes clearer. This injunction was not a final judgment. It was a temporary provisional order, one that simply puts on hold the situation until the court could fully examine the claims. An interlocutory injunction, by its very nature, is never a final determination of the matter. It does not decide who is right or wrong. It does not pass a verdict. It merely maintains the status quo for the time being. However, as is often the case with legal processes, time was not on our side. After the injunction was issued, the court went on vacation, which meant that the NDC's application to resolve the matter could not be heard. We were at an impasse. The NDC was faced with a difficult decision: wait for the court to resume, knowing that this would significantly delay the process, or take proactive steps to ensure that the constituency will have a candidate for the upcoming parliamentary elections. Recognizing the urgency of the situation and mindful of the electoral timelines, the NDC's Functional Executive Committee made a prudent decision to annul the May 13, 2023 elections and proceed with fresh primaries. This decision was necessary because the court was on vacation and time was running out for the party to present a parliamentary candidate for the constituency. The annulment was not a concession of any wrongdoing on the part of the party, but rather a responsible move to ensure that democracy in Memphis Central will not be held hostage by legal technicalities and the court's vacation schedule. Thus, on September 8, 2024, first elections were held. While 4 candidates initially contested the May election, that was the prior election. For this rerun in 2024, only Joanna Jankujo and the incumbent MP Peter Kwachi Aka took part in the contest. The election conducted in accordance with all party rules and electoral guidelines was supervised by the Electoral Commission ISOF, which was duly informed every step of the way. The process was transparent, and Madame Joanna Jankujo was once again declared the clear winner of the process, without any protests or objections from any other candidate or any controversies surrounding the process. The September 8th election superseded the main election, making the earlier contest irrelevant and reinforcing Madame Joanna Jankujo's legitimacy as the NDC's parliamentary candidate. Let me be clear on this point. The September 24 election rendered the May 23 election null and void. It effectively reset the clock. The interlocutory injunction tied to the May election became legally moot. The new election, conducted under fresh circumstances, was a legitimate process, fully compliant with the laws of Ghana, with no legal challenge against it. Yet, despite these undeniable facts, the Electoral Commission, in an astounding display of incompetence and recklessness and bad faith, has gone ahead to disqualify Joanna Jankujo. Their actions.
General Secretary of the NDC. After Electoral Commission, Penya or a Memphis Central. Abra Moto Abawi, ya Aja, or then the forms in the BBA call a YEC office, Ewa Memphis Central. Yet, YEC, and Penny for so a kind of
Jan Kujo. On behalf of Electoral Commission, I'm Memphis Central, the returning officer, Tribua Kudia Daniel. No. I've accepted your nomination. God bless you.
Free Electoral Commission. Bye. We have a bench in Wadaroma, Yancha say, Uncle, into America, Yonko, over to you.
Yeah, Medase, now said the American Minchia, a TFO, and a Santamai. If a Minchia production team and a Minuya, Alisa, and no, a Shiawa, Yeshia, Papa, and then Yamia do me a Saint Abishiawa. Na said ya Yakano, Yajaw, young, dang, young fee, Yabushia, fool, and Yabetina Kumase. Not say baby na efe ne mum said ye santemai e betini ma pa e koso Ghana ne seni anada eye MPP amanyoku na nado baumia ene ba mo friend say napo nada owode dada won Ghana na santemai mu no eno ne ye ba be kire won nti eye tietia ne bia so pa busumi bia ye be ba dan say mmiri akaya ye ba beto abado ayi so na otwapien bia ye be ba be fa ni ababa ka ye bakura ye nkonkra nkura biem ye betra ha ya ye ni won be ye adwuma kopem se ye be ko yes sa pepepe nti ni ewo man nse de santeman e be fa ntaba pefura because ye road minister of santeman nso hwe Kumasi road hwe ni Kumasi road aye nkan Kumasi wakase garden city ana hu se Kumasi de no ho na otufuo etumi kopem prefere esresese nkrofo mani sika don fancy Confederate Hospital ni ye wo ministers ni ye wo MPs papa over 43 MPs e Central region ha muntumi nsie Confederate Hospital na otufuo kopem sika 10 million na ono we ene mo na potumi gira simpie so no gira platform so no wakachira mo say mo santefo de santeman ade mo here ye t-shirt. You don't need development, you don't need anything. Ni MPP fo akachira santeman ne say mo here bibia mo here t-shirt keke into ono onye hwe onye development bia oni achievement bia wa Central region na pona mo kano he has done nothing in the Central region. There's nothing that he has done in his name as an MP for 12 good years, 3 consecutive time. And then why? They are quite running mate. No, no gumani mase. No glasantamai. Sir, I do here. We hear a t-shirt. What gumani mase? Nana, otumfo. Madawroma santamai penny from with me. Oh, me youth, my put a message so. Mudachi. Obi to be catch him say, Mube to me and Yajuma. Me baby break your juma. Nama mua Santa Regina, Mebu and Moses Solo. Motunia Yajuma. I worry Ashabo Yere no ma. Ashabona nanu mo papa no matifie na mo mase munya t-shirt keke na monko na wi a waka chen say insuna mahama be ye konongo ɛne kumawu water project mma santeman na santeman nya nsu papa dom no na poso betu galamsey no o se yempeo galamsey sika ne de yebetu wei ni atumfo to me frɛ sɛ emo tumfo atumi atutu ahemfo bi atutu galamsey no otumfo atumi atu wɔn ade so eka chance wonya galamsey ni tu wɔn pese wo be say sas wo muade afutu no otumfo de man wo egwamu no o se meba wei ye menana metu no fu odan mu na tie akamamu no santefo esantebai minim se mo titwi na mo titwi ase na mo tie akankasa ase so panyine mua atina begwam no ka che o se napo menana metu no fu odan mu no se mfidan mu ebetu no fu abonten a na che se abofra na onye ni papa na che se napo nyobi otia futu enti jo tumfo kasa asem na yen a wotetew yen wo fie na ye tia kankasa da se no sada na oma otumfo kire ni wo o se napo wotunfo o wie no ka chense ba wo mia me de napo ye me na je ne ko na kwatetew no tie ni o otumfo antuma tetew napo wantuma tetew onipo betuma tetew ne ya ba wo mia no bia wotu no fo wodan mu o fuo ko gina platform so anagaja mo kwa men koroma no look who is in Napo we no wotu no fo wodan mo ntie no to be catch santeman nyina se santeman mo de development wo hia mo adwuma wo hia mo nkoda mo wie school a se mo beye bibia ye no enye na sem ade ompa de se t-shirt
Amenfi center
no Mugabe me da say ye kwa e ba mfi we see Mugabe tie NDC edumra esese ye to ntasu kokko e kire yisi na kokonte o se ne hunyo a eno kan yanu
ya ba ma breaking news be free parliament say akofi
me so na me monitor eba speaker gusu no read we ni nyina e correct direction na e ko ni nyina no president said that no follow so he will just follow the president so yes so na de betwam wona de betwam nti say me
breaking news no ba free parliament
nti moga ne woman say you see edumra esese ye to ntesu kokko e kire yesi na Jane Mensa mamika sem kire me did not compare obia bi owo Bible ma wo free ne Jezebel difference bi anim onye obi opasum dei ono oye ne kokko so asem equals bi say a MPP from pedofo bi like bakmanum and information yetin aye true say aye on ne control yesi na kasa. The reason why what they buy no one for party man a true and true party person to say Jemensa a true and true party person Bossman sorry a true and true party person like a doctor a year mose or bunia walk of fire by or better away. What is the answer to someone to tell you if you come say because when you do money here when you said what bokrono no never the tunka ubi or your director of election in charge of operations no to be catcher say last election na twam no na ye nua 2016 nua any man na na register the same person in charge of operation I mean it means yes you know or yes is supposed to be a referee yes but now you see complete you see board the whole entire you know they are behaving like a players say you the team be a kwakobo you see his opponent to NDC wonga turning to tie NDC first start kasa na general secretary akakasa bi me pese me kotu abie na ebisa one o say yisi is unfit to referee our democracy our democratic process yisi is unfit to referee our democratic process o say yisi na ohoro onimu on self fata ayetiatia say on self fata say obetumi ahwe yan election no electoral process no yisi is unfit and we ni yasan okato so say mama yeti I say we will not allow the abuse of power go unchecked. That is NDC. Until I'm going to say, I say, this abuse of power abuse of, it's like they don't know their left, they don't know their right. But I know, sir, idea what you know, intentional. You see, what they are doing, and yes, they know what they are doing, and they are deliberately doing it to favor MPP. That's the agenda, the rigging agenda, and your process into time you throw the register, registration, Now, my friend is saying, what's a correct draw? What the correct draw? There are calculations. No, I have mistake. Then this actually war. No, I could blow to. No, there are about 243 transfers without anything. Obi awu now for so many years. I hear you the DF register. No, I said the aba. I don't for them. NDC. I catch on say this abuse of power will never go unchecked. And it's here. 50 could take assembly. And therefore, I am at the part. I say NDC is mobilizing their support base, their supporters nationwide. And the time will come that the EC cannot stop them. Yes. They are mobilizing nationwide. It will be on. That's why he said these people can never go. The abuse of power will never go unchecked or unpunished. You see, and now they over to my ear. No one will check him. But the support base of NDC is massive. Nothing at all. You will be 7 million supporters. NDC, Yenisha could have 7 million supporters. Nemu 2 billion, 3 billion. Who can stop us? Who can stop NDC? Yesi, and I, Yesi, Debbie Ameka, Jane Mensa. If you look at the police and the military around her house, her residence, and 39 military personnel protecting one person. Oh, wow, now invisible force of school we are in the car 4 cars. They took it from the house.
Police for no
soldier for no. They took that car.
Okay, then what does that one tell you?
That one should tell us only security. Only security.
That's I'm never breaking news. Speaker declares to whom Memphis Central, Aguna West, and from next seat vacant. I mean, constantly arch with them.
This one, the battle is still the Lord.
Yes.
Breaking news.
I don't know.
Yes, say Memphis Central, and then that of a year for me 4 a year constituencies now vacant.
Bongo de car.
You see, Mugabe. Say, so one say I make a tell you say. Emre Yeni Kaso.
Speaker Yadasi.
You see, power is not possession. Yeah. No by election. No by election. The only thing is less than 60 days. No by election.
So they'll count the normal now and
they'll count the normal this thing. No. So now, Mugabe. Yes, they should learn something from this. What has happened today? You should learn something. James and then the commissioners, Mugabe. John Mama Kwejuma. John Mama Ekwejuma Anopa.
Yeah.
If you know president of the Republic of Ghana. Meboa.
Yeah.
Good. Now after your markings, and your majority leader. And now call parliament as majority leader. By the close of the day, they have almost 5 something. Meboa. And now Ofi parliament akofie 5:30 no. He's no more majority leader again.
He becomes minority.
Time. Quickly. This is what we say. Yes, he should learn
from this. Frank cannot pray.
It's
majority. You just change. You have
it's the system.
Yeah, the system will
so
change.
God can change so many things.
And this year majority.
Yeah, the majority. Atofose.
No, Atofose.
Majority leader.
No, they are to me.
Yes.
Atofose PFF.
You should tell them something.
Majority leader.
No,
no, minority chief whip. Majority chief whip.
Hey,
this is how you see.
They are coming to
yes. You see, Jane Mensa shouldn't.
Your mama nyame.
Oh, different. I see a shine no different planet.
Yeah, for saying ba.
Yes, obi to me money papa di odi here campaign in am.
And this is they will never sit. They will never sit down, no fold their arms and look at EC. Play this kind of game again. The NDC said they will never allow them to do this. And you see, it's a big lesson. Mugabe, that is why I refer. You see, yes, you should think and you should consider things that
divine will of God.
Time now, you woman,
yeah.
You can't change anything. Yeah. There's nothing you can't fight God. It's natural. You see, the thing comes like that. You can't control it. There's nothing that you can do to beat what the God has planned. Nobody. That
time has so. Yeah, it's the same. Time has so. Yeah, it's the same. Sure, we got to be power. Adani. Yes. Yes. And the citizens across the country must pick it up. They vote them out.
And you see, the executive president has checked out a long time because he said when they asked him about the economy, when the MPP was doing their primaries, they asked him. He said, "No, why are you asking me this question? Me, I can't do anything. Then why my successor will take control of the economy?" Look at the dollar now. Look at Baumia. He's now running away, telling Muhammad that come and let's debate.
Why would it to me no who flow be opposition you want to debate? No, your work should debate for you.
Wako so northern region kokacha so one kasa che Mahama no ni me debate. Tie me fifiri no Mugabe mpitiri ni man krofo wo say ye ni abre na nyame hihye biribia. Otanfo bonsam to be change no. What God has planned.
Our Bible man.
Our Bible mu Mugabe na say we are winning. Ni nyame hihye nobody can change it. Nobody can stand the wind of change that is blowing around the whole nation, even the continent. I can say the continent because every Ghanaian living everywhere, no. And him said this change is inevitable.
Yes.
You can't do anything about it.
I like the word you use.
You can't do it. It's inevitable. You can't do anything about it. And you see, NDC has sounded a warning and caution to EC. He said, you would definitely account for whatever your stewardship, account for whatever you've done and you do against this nation. Iti minia, mama, na kufado kujina na ofuno kache mama, so nko debate no. Adia esero ne say una na kufado wankasa mra John mama frel say Brian debate you run away.
Yeah, you didn't set a good precedent.
You said yeah. So why are you calling
today calling for
people who lack they are on principle?
Yes.
They have nothing. And you see mama to blow be akachire no. I say Baumia penipa and no debate here. Send ya Baumia kai no. Oko Baumia akachire mama say if you want
market to me.
Date no cancer asem no.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, me kai na nyina. Me de se menya to mirada machire bebia. Esi na me to me ama obi kredi. Date na okachire mama say onko debate no. Mugabe. Ne pamucho wetefo. Mo mama famra na me wie me kasa kra biem because ni jeda aba no ye wie. Mugabe. Me wie na wie me the date no.
Oh, is that signs of victory na Asante region yaba.
Mugabe Maase.
Who bet me?
You can't.
No.
Change this October. We are changing. Yes. You can use election.
22nd October 2016.
22nd October
2016.
That is October.
1 year away.
8 years ago.
8 years.
I can just 4 days or 5 days.
And now you're 17.
Exactly. Now you're 17th. Just 5 days. Now, so Pepe Cheba Obia go and debate suffering Ghanaians. Baumia to Bauma.
So let's reverse it now.
Yes.
Baumia go and debate the suffering Ghanaians.
Well, say I know my level.
I know my level.
And I said,
you will never. Or you debate you be a liar because be a liar. Subay woman so no the form that was truthful. Until you want to be non enemy.
As long as you come as Safari Valley Resort at Arubaka Water Chain near the Jumedia Ebrel live on TV SYZ and also on Power 97.9 FM, Adeshe 99.1 FM in Kumase, Atenga Junction. Now, you fast like I said, Fama Medimosis, Nasuya Medimosis Herbal Clinic, and also Etajo, the Medimosis Garlic Capsules, and the Airboy and A. Hebron is International School or Media of the Sanwom Road, or say Excel. And Shan S natural mineral water, makeup shop be nationwide. We be at all. Near fast like a semi Mugabe clinic, and also a day Amuzu garlic bitters. Editor Jumedia Chia, or so Asana a day air brewo and a free Ashanti regional capital Kumasi. And a PMUCA, essentially no quan in this year. Makacha said the angels are working 900 million angels. Someone and then I'm here be now man 40 as and say, and then my spirit in here, high. Check my status. Me say, and then my spirit is high.
It's flying.
Fantastic.
Yes.
And I know, say, me ma Kumase Thursday, say, you know, and to me since last year, 2nd February, for the we are me befa no. Me see Kumase on Thursday. Then I make say any BB Bay.
Ebesi.
Yeah, but I catch you say BB Bay.
Ebesi.
BBC.
Since Wampa.
Thank you. I'm done.
Yeah. Mugabe without senior Quenya. She Ghana on. Robert Soa. Franapa. Adie Sino. Echira will say this day of change, which is 7th December, no, is being preceded by this day today, the SC Parliament. Because Ade, the minor show Munsa. And before we left this country for them, we didn't just leave the country like that. The previous NDC Mills Mahama government bequeathed a remarkable legacy of unprecedented investments that set Ghana on the path of economic transformation and sustainable development. So, no more edisi ho, I numpo ye di no ko conceptual no ntro, I di ye ni free power, I mobile. Just in 8 years, 8 long years, under the MPP of unprecedented economic mismanagement, misrule, systematic and organized plunder of state resources and state capture, waste, obscene arrogance, nepotism, cronyism, abuse of office, impunity, human rights violations, and deliberate bastardization of state institutions have reversed the gains made under the actual NDC government. Shwe Mugabe, you better deal with who? Down the drain. We have to change. We have to reset Ghana. Now, if we say Mumu battle is the loss, and then when Johnny say it is possible. Because you know you have failed the people. So it is possible to rig the elections. It is possible that people will forget the bad things you have done to them so that you can stay in power. But inshallah, what's the Biemu say munko fie na sika na mo wiade wo de munko di munko da landing na mundi yeri system part 4 na esi no Mugabe democracy 32 years ni 32 years ni Mugabe show Rawlings, former President JJ Rawlings, body me to be sorry saying why because no he came to sacrifice for us and you no by 1981. Hey, and politicians of the stock of Nanado Ninins Nasifo, and Kadom de Ayagana, and Kabadisa Yako civil war cry, now Omana Titi. But thanks to the life of Jerry John Rawlings, on what 19 years. Time do here so Bekono, nothing was it because of show opposition now. Bad people, made up of bad people, old guard for them. He didn't know how to hand over to them. So there was a contest. No name so big when he brought a professor, a fine professor from the university, who had been teaching for a long time, being in Misubang and Hojo. They need by 2000 elections. But when the time was up for the National Democratic Congress in power, they had been in power for 2 terms, and their time was up. Match and try as we did, we couldn't win power with Professor Mills at the first time. You say Kofi, you Kotrasi, if you 4 years, another 4 years, after 8 years, and son of Professor Mills, a chance. At the time, Kufuor had been in power for 8 years. And now it was time for change. The party, the MPP, had been in power for 8 years, and there was nothing they could do. If I know one year, they know one year. But first round, you know, Onyeyanya 49.77%, just 0.13 or 0.23. I'll be track 50% no akono. Yankupo Maninsanka. Me na me catch 2008. And I'm a boy. Omusu Yankasa me kai. Me na me jira academy. Me row mo tama mo young rally se munya omo be 5 constituency result kran ko change anyeye omo ye then they lost, they stayed out of power and na yen buy so
make a choice say majority leader in parliament honorable Dr. Kesila
out of force simple as that
we unim say out of force na no kwai no ko so markings and no change if you
yes sure
go here
yes because I have 137 behind me, you have 134. You are not my equal. You cannot be my equal. Yes, you got to change. Yeah. Mugabe, as I make can say, even when Professor Mills came to power,
Parliament.
Yo, Marty.
Live on TV as well as also on Power 97.9 from Adesia 99.1 FM. You go straight to Parliament and you go ready. Koso Ewo Ho and na Evanina so Entra Woso.
Proceeded to declare the seat vacant. However, proceeded to declare the seat vacant. However, I must emphasize that this ruling made by the previous speaker does not bind other speakers, including myself. It is important to point out that in the present matter before the House, the notice of poll is available at the Electoral Commission on all the 275 constituencies. I have duly taken note of the notice of the poll, and furthermore, no member in making comments to the statement made to the House by the minority leader denies these glaring and notorious facts. And so, what is my role in all this? Honorable members, it is important to point out that the Speaker is called upon by the standing orders of Parliament, particularly Order 18, to inform the House of the occurrence of a vacancy of the seat of a member under Clause 1B to E, G, and H of Article 97 of the Constitution. Accordingly, I proceed to inform the House that by the notification of the polls, the following members of Parliament have by their actions vacated their seats in Parliament. The members are Honorable Peter Yao Kwache Aka, NDC MP for Amenfi Central in the Western Region, now referred to as an independent parliamentary candidate for the same constituency. 2, Honorable Andrew Amwako Asiama, independent member for Fomna constituency in Ashanti region, now referred to as MPP parliamentary candidate for the constituency. 3, Honorable Kojo Asante, MPP MP for Suhum in the Eastern region, now referred to as independent candidate for the same constituency. And finally, Honorable Cynthia Mamile Morrison, MPP MP for Agona West constituency in the Central region, now referred to as independent candidate for the same constituency. These MPs cannot be allowed by law and my good self to continue to pretend to be representing people that they don't believe in and they don't have any loyalty for in this House any longer. The House is accordingly so informed.
The victory of Muhammad. The victory of Muhammad. The victory of Muhammad.
Yes, I'm a call about TV as well at Power 97.9 FM or cry and this year 99.1 FM. Speaker of Parliament, Akasa, Yako Parliament, Eko Febibia Life, Eddie Ebrewo, Sidi Wate, Wasuma. That means second Deputy Speaker, Swakunya Natani, Onuso Parliament.
Aye.
And Amako.
Well, you know where. So no,
this is NDC a majority.
Yes.
And
Sabe the second deputy speaker.
Second deputy Obeyi.
Obeyi deputy second deputy. So we are Haruna there. Haruna. The most experienced parliamentarian is here. Kitemunu.
Second deputy.
Haruna. Na papa na no kasa ye no. Papa penimu no kasa ye no.
Cletus
avocat.
Onu so betumi.
Yes.
Clearly. Retirement.
Yeah, kanusu ye.
Kanusu
ye. Cletus avocat. Nra. Okasa ye.
Majority.
Hey, onu de wa being. On say Haruna with that type no. Look at speaker. Me dey me ne want to kwa mo mbati me pa cho. Me say bajai. Me trust me dem na ya. I dey sim.
Thank you.
Me say wa bia na won you see uta when I got close to him, hey, What intelligence when it comes to the law? Please forget. It's me and Ramiti as say we precedents.
Why interpreting the law?
Yeah, quickly, and then it tells you that the action of the past speaker is not binding on him, but it's only following precedent. Yeah, Chale. It's only 2 days old. Yes or no? That's not your draw. Or throw you a cocaine.
Supreme Court judge.
I don't. Where would I say we are judges? You know, sorry, I don't. I said, Papa Mugabe, and I make I say. Well, when change is coming, there's nothing you can do. John and Jane themselves. Mugabe, John and Jane themselves. Look at how prepared they are to lead this nation. So, Professor Dana Jiro Pukwajimai, Musoya Muse literature, yeah, the Kasa and the Bo Yasi. Yes, me or dear. Into Kasa, no, before you talk, you have to reason. Oh, Mugabe, I submit myself to that. When you watch her, Nyoma Wesia, Nidia Waya on a Brabum, she's a mother. Or a mother, she was married before. She's now separated. She knows all the problems of women. Okojom. This is the first time a woman will be managing her economic management team. Mugabe, how do you call Umabo? Some management economic management Umabo. So all sectors of the economy. And you fair share no matter to me run effectively. And then we are bringing the first female to come and head the place. I'm telling you, you will see the difference because man. What they are important to them is the micro issues. Your man getting a money a DMU until we will see the difference Professor Nana Jane will make. It is Mugabe. It is not for nothing. The Abba and we must consolidate this victory. And I make us say 7 December DNA. This is the preceding element, and we must be able to hold ourselves together. Unity. Yes. You are not deserving of where you are sitting. You have 134 and I'm holding 136. You cannot be sitting where you are sitting. You got to move. Yes, if you are not polite to get up and move and understand and exchange, I'll pull you. And because I am a coach, what do I say? I have to force him. What send it to me? Yes, and I'm telling you, say, on mine send the econo. Oh, young coupon on your alatani. No, I'm not on mine. Beshemunsa. No more DNA ATS. Move ya. Monfedi. You are not apologetic. You come back and send your vice president, who has been part of the derailing of the state. Now, me can't say Mugabe. Say, Uba Omia, if you are worth your salt. That man and I do kaso kosi katidra the crank ompene. And then unko si Muslimi Emma Onzo. What I say? $58 million is a chemutria. A bibet to me see Muslim for a sorry die so momo. But 58 million why didn't you resign, Baumia? Why did you resign? Tell my president far plane. I'll name you why I say, oh, Johnny was scared. You are vice president. Why did you resign? I'm asking a question. Why did you resign? Because that is an untoward characteristics of a sitting president in the Fourth Republic. You stayed on. Yeah, COVID. Yeah, tax. Tax back on the same. COVID tax. And also, where were you when the COVID tax was being passed?
The pandemic.
E-levy tax. Who say you don't believe in e-levy? You video go round. Today they are past e-levy. Why did you resign? You cannot stand on the back of these things. You are not apologetic. And then you come dancing, teasing the people that you break the 8. How are you going to break it? Oh, you coupon first, no? Or the 8 that share in the way Jack Banana and Sa. Ye Mahama Bano. Mutubin Koje. And I was at Danny Table Negumusu Parliament. Or this is the 8th Parliament. That is preceding the 9th Parliament. And it tells you the bells are ringing. These are people who came from 169 parliamentary seats in 2016. And they lost 32 seats. Are you not aware? They lost 32 seats. Look, this is a parliamentary democracy. So once you begin to dip in parliament and drop, it shows that the executive is unpopular. And that's exactly what has happened. Where, even 137 no more draw, oh, baby, from 169, they have come to 134. They have lost 35 seats. That's highly an unpopular adage that you yourself, say, Iti me say omo sika na omo say ni enyum omo body t-shirt na ade nia omo mfa kosie omo bob sisha combat diom pa no mundi de kaka I'm telling you
some of them will be prosecuted.
Oh, of course ya be chifa me in saham o na ye call ye no asem omo de 2 years no nipa bi wo ho ma hu so mo wie sika. They cannot be rich men in this 8 years politics. I hear you. I'll whisper to. I'll go and show where their property is.
We are not going to say any names.
But I will whisper to my government to arrest those people.
We know where they are.
Now, Mugabe and Kwala Okruma. Dabena Munyes because I see debate. One and be debate. Me Kwala Kra will fear cry by this time. Cry. Koima by this time. Cry. No, Uba me want to be Koima the debate. 8 years or say 10 years. Or no politics or no misi ba omi to me no iti omuntra no munfa omoto emwaji. The bells have rang on them. Everybody warning signs are clear on the wall. If they make any mistake to slip, say ya to abawie they want to change the will of the people. Madam Jemensa, Mr. Dr. J.K. Alote Babam Probi for Munkachia no near to election say if she makes a mistake to slip on that slippery road, she will regret the action. I'm telling you. Buga say Nkolawa. Asante they must change. We have come here to plead with Asante. They must change.
But you know,
Asante must change.
We came here for a purpose.
Yes. To educate them to understand what is going on.
The wind of change now has a blow.
Yes, so they must be part of it.
Yeah, the wind of change now.
Yes, so they must. Ashanti must be part of collectively. 43 MPs. Musisa mu be 20. Now try the other side. Other side now majority crowd Ashanti. No, look at the projects that we have done in Ashanti. Look at the life that we have given to Ashanti people here. Omo business and then $16 to $1. Can you go anywhere? 70. Can you go anywhere? And the mama namu soon. Yeah, 70. Namu soon. They say to me, come baby, and he said, just say, Oma sell my juma now. Nam stores near again now. Oma mu try your maba. Cars, Oma mu ton cars. Oma to me talk. They cannot even bring in the cars due to near the. Oh my no my basa. This is even worse. And that any government FWK kufu krana buying. FWK Kufu now buying July 1978 to 4th June 1979 now buying. It was worse. But this one is worse than even Frederick Kufu's government. I'm telling you, it's painful. And you see, instead of admitting and apologizing to us, say, oh, yeah, so we want to take it from another level. They are arrogant and telling us that they'll break the eight. Let's just say they want to change the will of the people, and that is what I'm telling to you. We will rise up to the challenge. We'll rise. Mibisa o omo ye mema se ada meti ame oba me see me oba meti ye hey me usa me enu me na me enu so be via election o bi o via de bia no e kronfo o via kronfo so ye wo punishment I dey ma kronfo yes ye boy julo o se se na police amba wan sha obewu ansa na e be kwako free police no satani owu
we don't want to get there.
That's what I'm saying. Say Madam Dimesa who get a bag you see who ye kronfo. Now, why we are there
on a man PP office?
May say, and American where we are back, and they are calling people for office. Ya power crom for. Oh, what's the one you crom for bag in the brand and show. That's all, so that you have your innocence and go. Oh, see, Debbie, you are running adverts. This is the first time seeing the Electoral Commission run adverts. Let's check the budget.
But no. Yes, adverts in the stations, man, or running
adverts. So, just to explain themselves. Why? Election is a process. You cannot steal us at every turn and then come back and do adverts to come and explain. Along the process, we saw your action and we saw your deeds. Even this one where John Akujo is. It's a ringing bell on the air. No, Mugabe, you got to about me. Who the interlocutory injunction about? I know you are holding. Now you anticipate because no matter vacation here. You saw hold the election 1 year later in September 2024.
That first one is not.
It's not a voice. Now if you have not taken size easy, will you go back and go and take the May injunction and go and hold the woman that you will not let her run? One can say
without court delivering any judgment.
That's uncle school that. Me say, hey, that is what I told you. The course intellectuals and national development. Omo mana titium. School, they blunt it in order to get the nation on the edge and destroy the country. Madam Jean-Mensa, I want to be so my name and we will not travel and run away from our country. We'll stay here and make the country prosperous. This is not how to govern. I've told you, Danado criticized Achampo, he criticized JJ Rawlings, and I was expecting that being president, he would do better. But wait. Or that got a yet to say, Galamsey Peter, I actually electric pole 20, I see no that on the Baumia. They'll never come out of that pit.
Thank you.
Mugabe, hey, no. Who can tell me quotation? At least give me 1 minute. Let's go see.
Our time is up.
No, our time is up, but you know, we cannot do this without that Bible quotation. So, yes, at least one casa can weigh, man. The first one, amplifier, you know, can quotation, Proverbs chapter.
Yeah, Proverbs chapter 21.
Verse 30.
Verse 31.
Cool.
The horse is prepared for the day of battle.
Correct. What's it here?
But deliverance and victory.
The horse is prepared
for the day
of battle.
Yes.
Aponko, onipa to me see aponko for akode and that akombeba. Now you
but the deliverance and victory.
Yeah. Who come from where?
Belong to the Lord.
That
is the divine will of God. Power extend you. Power extend you.
David Dakuji, Uncle Abraham Kumsen, And the fay agbesi sebefia nyame hira mo nyina JK Mensa wo se utie e wotema the battle no another quotation tomorrow we'll deal with it.
Very well, Madam nyina say Alessa Nelson and Kofi Abusuapanyi for your time on TVS Wazet and also on Power 97.9 FM in Accra in Ashanti Regional Capital Kumasi. This year 99 points. I'm so excited this evening. Hot special good evening to you in Accra. I hope all is well. I wish you a speedy recovery. Now Bullet, who also am a magazine champion Bullet. Any Mela NDC porter Mela Michacha Munina champion Bullet. The Bullet himself. Greetings inside Swame magazine. About the anadom yanetim come out watching a beside in Shia, Mammy, a Mrs. Norma, Nema Ophelia, Michamunina, Ma Joanna CPC, Nebusianina, and Yasun Jan come Bibia. About the anadom watching a beside Edinshia, Mamunina, Mo, and it's